speak with you.
Oh, very nice.
Tell him.
What's your name?
My name is Anil.
Oh, that's a nice name, eh? Who gave you this nice name?
My mother.
Your mother, eh? Oh, very good. Well, I'm happy you came to talk to me. I know how busy you are, eh? Thank you. Thank you very much.
I just got to tell you, this is the most amazing thing to meet you in my life.
Oh, good. I also have the same feeling. There is this craze for education, which is understandable, because people today cannot serve the community without education. And the parents, some of whom have never gone to school, realize how important education is.
It's a value born out of necessity. It's a value that understands that the future of humanity is inextricably bound up with our children's survival, protection, and participation.
Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am?
Yes.
Who am I?
Mandela.
Okay.
Smile. Cheese. Cheese. Okay, very nice. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you
Thank you very much.
like a brother so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Again.
Very good. Very good.
Madiba travelled the country, opening schools, visiting learners, and spreading his charm. Everywhere he went, he was revered. His message was simple. It is only when children's rights are protected and their basic needs met that they will have ample opportunities to reach their full potential.
Now you must open your eyes, because the people you want to lead this country are not far away, are not in England, America, Germany, or New Delhi. They are right here in this country. They are in Johannesburg. They are here in the nation. And you are the leaders.
Ons sal antwoord op jou roepstem, ons sal offer wat jy vra. Ons sal lewe, ons sal sterwe, ons vir jou Suid-Afrika.
Wherever he went, he stressed the importance of learning.
Now, coming from the countryside, I did not know what matriculation was, but I could see from the way this man was walking that indeed this man had a matriculation. As he walked across, he expected even cars to stop for him. He had obtained their highest qualification during those days. But today, matriculation counts for nothing.
It never mattered how busy he was, his commitment to education and the children of South Africa was unwavering, and he mobilized big business around his efforts.
The greatest success has been his involvement with big business in the building of schools all over the country.
In this program, both black and white, Africans and English-speaking business people are participating. They are building schools, they are building clinics.
And if there was one thing Madiba was committed to, it was this, the building of the next generation.
The classrooms we're opening today will cater for 3,500 people. The South African Schools Bill, which is now before Parliament, has widespread support. It will establish for the first time in our history the framework for a single national public school system. As a contribution to the alleviation of this burden, the government has launched a national finance scheme, which will be launched in Cape Town next week to assist students in meeting their financial needs. We can't be blaming apartheid, what happened in the past. We are now in power. It is our task to solve problems. But I have seen the Minister of Education, and to say this matter must be attended to urgently. Principals who do not keep registers of attendance by teachers and students should leave teaching. As government, we are obliged to make it possible for everyone to develop their potential to the full, to provide opportunities for everyone to learn and nurture their talents. We have a duty to create a conducive environment and to provide the necessary tools and the mechanisms to support people in their endeavors to better themselves.
His entrance was always dramatic, and no one ever left feeling disappointed. His words and message touched deep into the hearts of those he inspired.
All of you here are my grandchildren, and even my great-grandchildren. I have no less than 21 grandchildren and 3 great-grandchildren. I therefore love you. I love your languages. I love Afrikaans. I love Venda. I love Sesotho. I love English. As long as I am the president of this country, nobody will lose his culture. Nobody will lose his language.
Children loved him, and there was always a scramble to touch him, shake his hand, have a little of the Madiba magic rub off on one.
What are you going to do with the sweets?
We're gonna eat.
Going to eat them?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
We don't know where to stay.
You don't know where I stay?
No.
All right, if I give you my address.
We're staying at TV. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Okay.
What's your name?
Sabia is my
Oh, and how old are you?
5 years.
5 years. Oh, this is good. When you are big, what are you going to be?
A baker.
Eh? Are you going to be a teacher? Oh, good. Will you tell the other children that I love them?
Yes.
You will, eh?
We will.
Oh, very good.
And the children knew meeting him was always an honor. But perhaps the biggest honor of all was that Madiba chose to spend his birthdays with South Africa's children.
There is a young lady here who has the same birthday as I have. This is very tough.
happy, happy, happy birthday, and just thanks for being you.
I wish Mandela a happy birthday. I would like to say happy birthday to Mandela.
He established the Nelson Mandela Children's Fund soon after the country's first democratic election in 1994 and committed 1/3 of his annual presidential salary to it.
The response of South Africans, as I have pointed out before, was so overwhelming that I had reason to say I was born and brought up in this country. But clearly from what is happening, I did not know my country very well. The fund has done so well. It has progressed very well, and I'm satisfied with that. It has responded quickly to the needs of the children.
Together with Gracia Michelle, he launched the Global Children's Initiative in partnership with the United Nations Children's Fund to help improve the lives of children around the world.
The rights of the children and adolescents of this world to live as safe from violence and exploitation, free of poverty and discrimination, and to grow healthy and strong.
He made time to visit the most needy of all, children sick with terminal diseases.
It was their dream to meet Madiba, and they've been waiting, David as an example, for nearly 3 years to meet Madiba for us to finally organize this. And, well, I think you should ask Shao. It was very special, wasn't it, meeting Madiba? How long have you been waiting to meet Madiba?
6 years.
For 6 years.
Music followed you wherever you went, Madiba, and we will miss that.
I love my president.
We will miss your smile.
I wanted to see him.
Wanted to see the president?
Yeah, because he's my role model.
We will miss your laugh.
I don't know how to say it, but I got like this funny feeling in my heart. I'm so glad I met him, and he's a wonderful person.